Welcome back to Atlanta & Company. I'm Tom Sullivan. Well, the beginning of a new school year is a fresh start for millions of Americans. Our children spend a large part of their days inside of school, so it's the perfect time to make sure your school serves healthy food, doesn't expose your children to toxic chemicals, and promote health and well-being throughout the school year. Green living expert Sara Snow is with us today to show us just how easy it can be. How are you, Sara?
I'm great, Tom. How about you?
Well, what's the best thing to start with when you're making or trying to make our homes environmentally safe?
Yeah, you really want to pay attention to two things especially in this back-to-school time, and those are the foods that you put in your child's body and also the environment that you put your child in. So you want to create that healthy home environment free of as many toxins and chemicals as possible, and the cleaning products is really where that comes into play. You want to make sure you're using some better, greener cleaning products. The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, has a label called Design for the Environment that they apply to different cleaning products, building materials, stuff like that. And they have designated this to CLR, which we all know of as a company that's known for their tough stain removers, right? For their rust removers. But they have a kitchen and bath cleaner, and the EPA looked at the ingredients of it and said, you know what, this is a product where the ingredients are healthy enough for you, your body, but also for the environment. And so the Design for the Environment label is on that, which really means a lot. Plus, it's a multi-purpose product, so it's one bottle for a lot of jobs instead of that whole product overload that's so easy to fall into.
Okay, that's good to know, Sara. Well, how can we give our children the best possible start for the new school day?
Yeah, it's really starting their day out right. So it's really making sure your kids get breakfast. If you're not eating breakfast, you probably should be. But Tom, I know that you are, because it sounds like you, like I, have been eating healthy and natural foods for a really long time. Barbara's Bakery has been one of my favorite companies for years, and it's because they create healthy, natural foods with organic ingredients. Their breakfast cereals are high in fiber, low in sugar, and they have whole grains. So not only are you feeding your belly and your children's belly to keep them a little bit full, but you're feeding their brain so that they can really focus and make it all the way from breakfast until hours later when they finally hit the school cafeteria.
I totally agree. Feeding the brain is very important. And how can we ensure that our kids are going to continue eating a balanced diet throughout the whole day?
Yeah, so just take an active role in the foods that they're eating. If you can, try to pack your kids' lunch. And if you can't pack it 5 days out of the week, it's fine. No one's going to fault you for that. But try to do maybe 2-3 days out of the week where you pack their lunch. If they're milk drinkers, absolutely make sure your kids are getting an organic milk, so it's free of growth hormones and free of antibiotics. Horizon Organic is, of course, the milk company that so many people are familiar with now, because they really brought organic milk to the supermarkets. And they now have these individual servings, just single-serve packets or little jugs of organic milk, perfect for throwing in the lunchbox, have those on hand as an afternoon snack. Same thing with their cheese sticks. And because it's an organic dairy product, again, it's no growth hormones, no antibiotics. Really important stuff to pay attention to.
All right, and Sara, how about some last tips for living green?
You know, I really think it's just a matter of create an environment of learning in the home. If your kids come home and say they want to recycle, great. Set up a recycling center and let them have at it. Let them grow some of their own food. Let them help to read the labels on the ingredients, and really arm yourself with the information. So I think that there are links on your website. There's my top 10 tips to going green on my website, which is sarasnow.com.
Perfect.
I just created a healthy parenting DVD for Gaiam called Growing Green Babies. Lots of information out there.
Thank you, Sara.
So
thank you so much. We look forward to it. Love Barbara's cereals. Thank you for your time. For other great tips to learn more about Sara Snow, you can visit her website, sarasnow.com. And for more information on any of the products we discussed, go to our website, atlantaandcompany.com. And we're coming back with more next. Stay with us.